Hi dancers, it's Teacher Lina. I'm in the studio today, and my video. Can I remove my mask? Sorry. Anyway, my video today. Anyway, it's just me and my sister. My video today is about why do we need so much different pointe shoes. I got this question actually from a student. She said, "Do I need a lot of pointe shoes?" And maybe some parents are wondering why we need to change pointe shoes. The thing is, especially when you're starting out, your feet kind of, how do you call this? You know how you're in your feet, different muscles start to develop, for sure. Not just on your feet, but also on your legs, you know, on your knees, everything, your whole body. That extra pull-up needed, and your feet kind of change in shape. So I already have been dancing for so long, you can't compare yourself. Again, first tip is always never compare yourself to a professional dancer. The things you see online where the dancer kind of has like tons of shoes, that's because they dance all day and they need different options. And sometimes they need like a pair of this and a pair of that. Now I'm not saying you should and shouldn't have those pairs, but you don't really need a lot of pair of pointe shoes if you're just starting out. But definitely your first pair of shoe might be different from your second pair of shoe, and we've mentioned that before, long before in one of our vlogs about, you know, like having different types of shoes. Do expect that your shoes will change, your shoe size will change, your vamp maybe. Sometimes you will start feeling like you sink on this type of shoe, so you end up changing shoes because definitely a lot of my adults, especially, we've gone through a whole lot of shoes this year. For myself, I usually use Freeds or Grishkos. Grishkos were originally my shoes. This is actually my sister's shoes, except she took them from me. She's like, okay, then. Like, they fit her so well that, yeah, that was the end of story, so it became hers. And I don't dance as much anymore, so normally for demonstration, I like to use my Freeds, or I have gainers, but I can't seem to find my gainers lately. Oh, here they are. They're here, so I give them to my sister as well. Problem with gainers is no matter how much lavender oil I put, and so much people have suggested lavender oil, potpourri, the dry inserts, I tried silica gels, gainers just smell. sorry gainer Linden if they would watch this. I don't hate gainers, it's just that they're my demonstration shoe because I don't need toe pads to use them. And so that's my first pro tip was, yeah, don't compare yourself to professional dancers. Second is your shoe will really change depending on your use, and if you use more, then of course you're gonna be using a whole lot of shoes. If you dance more, then you're gonna be going through shoes a lot faster. Around, especially in this humidity in the Philippines, about 3 months is kind of long. Very long, because probably Freeds, if you use them almost every week and almost how many times a day, yes, they probably only last you less than a day or two if you're pro. But maybe if you're in school, maybe it's about 2-3 weeks probably for Freeds. Yeah, 1 week, 2-3, depends. And then if you have harder shoes, of course they last a little longer, maybe a month. Yeah, so just expect different types of things. We tried this thing called Grishko Tropical Glue Pointe Shoe. To be quite honest, I actually never saw the difference of the tropical shoe because I've bought some shoes in Tokyo and I've bought some shoes here with the tropical glue, and for some reason my shoes in Tokyo lasted longer even here in the Philippines than the ones I bought here. And I'm not, again, going to like this any shop. I just feel like it's more of just maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the humidity is just bad. I have no idea what's wrong with, well, yeah. Anyway, the Philippines is just very humid. So just expect your shoes to go by really quick. So yeah, that's my next tip. Expect to go through them really, like a lot of different shoes, especially if they use them quite a lot. So you will try different types of shoes. But my third tip is don't try, I mean, I know you get excited and a lot of people just want to try everything, but I feel like once you find something that does work, try to really stick to it. Because I do have some students who just try, we don't end up using any of them properly. I want you to you really have to go through your shoes, like go through it, like get it to the dead point, to really know how it feels like on different days. You have to note that. I would suggest keeping and my fourth tip is a point shoe diary. So it's good to keep a diary of point shoes. Try to keep the sticker. Normally your shoes will come with a sticker. You can see on my feed here, there was a sticker here. Or you just write down, so this one says DV wing cut V, and then it's a cross maker, and I love the shoe so much. And I try to keep notes. It's been my shoe for about 2-3 years. I used to use a different type of shoe. I think it was like the crown maker, and then eventually I had to switch to this. It was really fun, and until now I really love these shoes. I love the control on them, but I also love my Grishkos, so sometimes I do use them. But again, you can't compare yourself to someone who has been professional and who's been dancing for a while already. And I mean, I don't dance as much anymore, but I try to, as much as possible, take some time to do some point work also before class when I need to. So yeah, try to keep a point shoe diary so that you can also keep track of what shoes you're buying and how you feel in them. So I used to write them down a whole lot, so you could log on your name and the date, maybe when you use, what you felt in them. Then you could just talk about what type of weather it was. Sometimes you feel there's a trend. I've noticed, when it's hotter, the shoes get different, and then when it's more humid, the shoes get different. There were days, especially on freeze, for some reason, you try them on, the next day they feel super tight. And maybe it's also because of what you ate. It could also mean that your feet were expanding in the shoe. We don't know. You had a lot of water, you had a lot of salt, I don't know, your feet changed size too. So yeah, the shoe's kind of sensitive to those things. So yeah, that's all. That's my only tip, or those are my only tips for your shoes, because this was a very common question from parents and also from students, why they would need to try different shoes, why is there so many types of shoes. I'd always suggest go with your teacher or go with someone who knows how to fit you. And yeah, that's my Teacher Lina tip for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that I can give you more videos again from the studio, since I am doing a whole lot of videos again from the studio, and the studio is now fully open for you. And if you're interested in having classes, you can check out our studiodancebylina.com, and for dancers such as this one, I love this Leo, dancebylina.com. And I hope to see you till the next vlogs. Thank you.